The ocean wakes before the sun. Waves whisper across the endless blue, soft and slow, as if the world itself is still dreaming. The horizon glows faint orange, a thin line of light stretching over the sleeping sea. Then, from the mist, a shadow emerges, sleek, graceful, and silent. Eternal Wave 2026 moves forward, gliding like a living spirit of water and light. Its glass panels shimmer with the first kiss of sunlight. Each ripple of the sea paints silver lines along its hull. There is no noise, no disturbance, just a sense of perfection, balance, and peace. Inside the vessel, the air smells of ocean salt and calm energy. Curtains dance gently with the wind that slips through open decks. The navigation console glows faint blue, its holographic map shifting with every subtle turn. The captain sits quietly, hands resting on the smooth surface, eyes following the infinite water ahead. He doesn't steer the boat, he listens to it. Eternal Wave moves like it knows where it belongs. The lounge opens to the horizon, glass from floor to ceiling. The morning light passes through the water and bends into the room, painting shifting patterns on the walls. A woman stands near the transparent railing, watching her reflection melt into the sea. Beneath her feet, the transparent flooring reveals waves rolling beneath, each one alive with motion. The sound of the ocean fills the room, steady, endless, rhythmic. A tray glides silently across the floor, breakfast floating on an invisible magnetic rail, coffee steaming, fruit gleaming under sunlight. No words are spoken. There is no rush, no plan. Just the sea, the silence, and the feeling that this moment might never end. Down the corridor, the master cabin glows with soft aqua light. The interior design feels fluid, curved walls, edges that melt into each other like sculpted water. The bed faces a wall of glass that looks out into infinity. The ocean stretches endlessly, reflecting the sun like liquid gold. Somewhere far beyond the horizon, dolphins leap, 3, then 5, then none. Inside, ambient music plays through invisible speakers, harmonizing with the gentle hum of waves. The woman lies down, eyes closed, listening to both the sound and silence, until they become one. Evening falls slowly. The sea turns deep blue, then purple, then black. The moon rises, round and full, tracing a silver line across the waves. Eternal Wave glides under the moonlight, its outline glowing softly, white lights along the hull, small lanterns on the deck. Inside the lounge, shadows move against walls of glass. Laughter echoes briefly, then fades. Champagne sparkles, the bubbles catching the moonlight as they rise. Someone whispers a toast. Someone else just listens. The night stretches endlessly, peaceful and alive. Outside, the wake of the boat glows faintly, trails of bioluminescent plankton lighting the sea behind like a trail of stars. The sky above and the sea below mirror each other perfectly, a reflection so flawless that the horizon disappears. By morning, the world feels new again. The sun returns, soft and gold. The sky deck opens to reveal an infinity pool that blends seamlessly with the ocean below. A man floats on his back in the pool, arms spread, the world silent except for the heartbeat of water. From above, the line between pool and sea is invisible, only liquid light, stretching to the horizon. Seagulls pass overhead, their shadows sliding across the water like fleeting dreams. Somewhere below, a soft chime rings, the sound system waking gently with the dawn. The deck smells of salt and wood. The sea, endless as ever, looks back at him with calm eyes. Below deck, deep inside the structure, hums the heart of the boat. The engine room glows with soft blue light, cables breathing like veins. A circular core pulses slowly, sending waves of energy through the metallic floor. Renewable power, silent, clean, eternal. Holographic panels hover midair, projecting the sea's movements in 3D light, waves, temperature, tides, and depth data flowing like living art. The engineer walks slowly, his reflection dancing across the panels. He touches one, and the light shifts color, blue to green to gold. He smiles faintly. It feels less like a machine, more like a living being. On the middle deck, a glass corridor stretches endlessly, water visible on both sides. The light outside dances across the walls, creating living ripples that move with the sea. The reflection of the ocean mixes with the reflection of the person walking, impossible to tell where one ends and the other begins. A heartbeat sound plays softly, low and steady, matching the rhythm of the tide. The corridor feels alive. Every footstep echoes through it like time itself moving forward. The traveler stops halfway, presses a hand to the glass, and whispers something only the sea can hear. A door slides open at the end of the hall, revealing a hidden chamber. The light shifts. The air cools. A transparent dome opens into the deep, a full 360 degrees underwater observatory. Coral reefs shimmer outside, glowing faint blue. Schools of fish drift in synchronized motion, like dancers performing a silent ballet. A faint melody fills the room, piano notes blending with ocean sound. The viewer sits in silence, eyes wide, heart still. The world outside feels infinite, ancient, untouched. The chamber lights pulse slowly, breathing with the ocean's rhythm. For a long time, no one moves. The sea keeps performing. When the sun sets again, the horizon fades into gold mist. Fog rises around Eternal Wave, surrounding it in softness. The air becomes thick with light, pink, orange, and violet. The boat glides forward slowly, its LED lines illuminating the fog, making it appear as if it's sailing through clouds. The world outside disappears, only light remains. Inside, shadows flicker gently. Everything slows down, movement, breath, time. The line between dream and reality blurs. The sound of water becomes the sound of heartbeats. The world turns quiet. The sea holds its breath. Then dawn returns, bright, pure, endless. The sea lies flat and still, stretching like glass. The boat floats motionless, surrounded by silence. Inside, the morning light spills through every window, filling every corner. Dust motes drift lazily in the beams. A cup of coffee sits on the table, steam curling upward. The ocean's reflection shimmers softly against the walls. There's a strange peace in the stillness, as if time itself has stopped to rest. The sound of the waves fades into memory, leaving only light and air. Night falls again, deeper this time. The stars appear, one by one, until the sky is full of them, bright, endless, alive. Eternal Wave floats between two infinities, the stars above, and their perfect reflection below. From a distance, it looks like it's suspended in space, hovering between heaven and sea. The passengers stand silently on the deck, faces lit by starlight. No one speaks. The music fades away completely. The only sound is the soft, rhythmic whisper of the ocean, a lullaby older than time. The universe seems to pause. Every star reflects in the water, and every reflection becomes another world. The next morning, mist rolls in again. The air feels heavy, almost sacred. Someone opens the glass doors and steps out barefoot onto the deck. The wooden floor is cool beneath their feet. The sound of the ocean greets them, soft, whispering, eternal. The sea stretches endless and white, blending into sky. The person stands there quietly, breathing, eyes closed. The mist touches their face like a soft memory. For a moment, everything feels infinite and pure. The tide murmurs softly against the hull, a language only the soul understands. Deep below, the sea breathes. Light beams from underwater drones cut through the dark, revealing the secret life below the surface. Jellyfish float like glowing orbs, moving gracefully with invisible rhythm. Their light touches the hull, reflecting upward into the boat, painting soft blue shadows on its surface. The sea floor glimmers faintly, coral, sand, and stones illuminated like treasure. The ocean feels alive, breathing slowly. The boat above moves with it, two beings sharing one pulse. The deep hum of Eternal Wave merges with the heartbeat of the sea. As evening comes, the world turns golden. The horizon burns with color, orange fading to red, red to violet. The sea mirrors everything. Eternal Wave sails straight toward the light, the world melting around it. The camera drifts upward, showing the tiny figure standing at the bow, arms spread wide, hair moving with the wind, eyes closed in peace. There are no words, only emotion. Freedom, absolute and eternal. The scene slows, the sound of waves deepens, and everything begins to fade into brilliance. The sea and the sky merge into one endless light. And then comes the final voyage. The sea glows silver. The sun rises slowly, spilling white fire across the horizon. Eternal Wave moves forward one last time, cutting through gold reflections. The wind hums low, like a prayer. From a distance, the houseboat looks like a glowing blade of light sliding into the dawn. Every sound softens, waves, wind, even heartbeat. The camera pulls back farther and farther, revealing the vastness of the sea, endless, infinite, alive. The boat becomes smaller, then a line, then just a shimmer. The water glows brighter and brighter until it's pure white. Silence fills everything. The world fades to stillness. The sea remains. The light remains. The journey never ends. Eternal wave continues to move, somewhere beyond the horizon, forever.